So welcome back. I just want to tune in a little bit before, so no rush. So as you know, I've been working on my own craft, been working on developing my own software that's actually gonna help me as a human. So all traders that trade alone deal with impulsive trades, over trading, over leveraging, dealing with a lot of stress. And what I wanna be remembered for is helping people with system so you're not going to rely on me. Okay, so what I build here is actually very simple. It's just giving you exactly the setups that I am taking based on my two indicators, but this is not like an indicator with like moving average. No, this is actually backed by a system, backed by rules, backed by many years of hard work back testing that tells you where I have my stop loss, tells you where I take profit, it tells you where I go short, long. So an example here is on the NASDAQ. You could see here on Friday, it gave us a long signal that triggered right there, stop loss below. This is 1 hour, this is 3 hour, this is where we're taking profit. Once we are to 1 hour, I move my stop loss to break even, but not many is able to develop this for other people. And again, I'm not going to offer this to the whole world. I don't want to have the whole world trading basically be kind of like with me. Then it's I'm not going to be able to make the same returns, but I'm going to do it for people that have issues with trading, dealing with emotional stress. So if you want to learn trading, you want to have a system. You cannot be trading for yourself. This is not guesswork. This is pretty hardcore business. It's a zero sum game. Everyone that I know is losing money in trading, including myself. Of course, I'm winning now, but I have to go through so much pain, and I don't want you to go through that. So build out a system. I just follow. I'm not special. I'm still over trading. I'm not perfect. I'm not better than you. I need this, and I know you also do it. So very simple, not to promote anything. Don't feel pressure to buy anything, but you can go to my website. Here's a quick video how you sign up to Whoop, how you using my software, how we integrate it and download these two indicators and get it into your trading view. You can either book a call with me, again, only for serious traders, or you can just buy the program. I made over 900K doing this publicly, made way over by just following a system, okay? But I don't want to give you access to it, so I want to test it myself first, and that's what I did. That's why I stayed a little bit quiet, focused on my craft, went to my property in Spain to play some golf, just reflecting over it, no pressure. And then I launched my mirror trading program that's free. Live trading is also free, right? The only thing I charge for is a performance fee and my indicator, the software. Here is a verified performance. You can see me compared to the S&P 500. Pretty straightforward, outperforming it. Go in, take a look, contact me. It should be super simple. You just click get the guide and tell me where you're from, and um, you get access to it if you don't have time to trade with me, right? But regarding my warp system, the indicators, you just go in here. Already 23 people bought access, so not a lot, but I'm giving a few people more access. You get guidance how to install it, how to use the software, um, like a whole guide blueprint how you could profit from this and how you're actually using it, very beginner friendly, both um, software. So if the orb is not triggered within the first 30 minutes, it's switching over to my other indicator that's very successful. Regarding the orb that I use on DAX and NASDAQ, have an insane win rate on DAX at New York opening. So when NASDAQ opens, if you're using it and changing it to DAX, and have an over 60% win rate with over 3.2 profit factor, 60% winning trades, just the past 30 trades made 50K. It's very good orb, my system for DAX. But here's a guide, here's a little bit some videos, how I did it for myself. There's two systems. The most important is you're just learning it yourself, you're trading for yourself. And of course you could be trading with me. I'll be using it every single day live, okay? Here you can also see the orb system. It triggered a short on Friday, opening, stop loss above, risk 0.5%, made 1.5%, managed to close it here. Again, if this is not working, we can click here, click 5 minutes or 15 minutes. If it's not working in the first 30 minutes, it's going to cancel, and then this is going to be on. So we hide this one here. This is going to be the overnight range, highs and lows. And if we do not manage to break below highs and lows, that's going to act as support resistant. This is amazing. But this only works once this is going to be cancelled in 30 minutes. So market just opened, and we could use the 5 minutes. We could pick the instrument we want to be using. It's insanely good. I use the 5 minutes mostly. 15-minute also works. If I don't get the 5 minutes, I use the 15-minute, right? So market just opened. It works for FTSE, UK 100, worked for Dow, it worked for S&P, and Nasdaq and DAX. I'm not trading any stocks, I'm not doing anything, I'm just trading the two instruments, DAX and the Nasdaq, okay? So I hope this was a little bit helpful. Just trying to help more people. And you should watch this, okay? So I would say you should be watching this over and over again, okay, if it's possible for you. Again, you don't want to be buying access to free master classes or free signal groups or copy trading from people that are not successful in trading and are making money from you. You want to be working and have your own system, and that's why I built this out for you, okay? For myself, using it for my own hedge, for my own funds, using it for mirror trading. I made 5% yesterday, publicly verified through the main exchange broker. If you go and search my name, Mass Hansen Real, there's also a guide for that here. How you could find me, how you're setting everything up. You could view my verified results and so on. So it's very transparent, not hiding anything. I actually made 4% yesterday. So it works on all instruments. I'm just telling you, I'm not using it on all instruments. I'm only using it on a few. Okay, you can see right here, 4% yesterday, hard to fake. It's verified and it's actually third-party validated. See my max drawdown, how much I have under management. Yeah. So again, it will first trigger 10 minutes after and or 30 minutes after, but then it's too late and it's going to be cancelled. So again, using 5 minute and the 15-minute orb on DAX. Okay, this one here will first work once this is going to be cancelled. So these is working amazing together. Should you have them on both? You don't have to. Again, don't take any trades out of this range. So if this is not giving you a signal in the first 15, 20, 30 minutes, and you start seeing your own orb, but the system is not triggered, I wouldn't recommend you personally to take the trade. You need to have a system that you're following. It's going to take 21 days for your brain to adopt and learn this. It's extremely simple. My mom can use this. It's not hard. You integrate it, you're using the software, that's it, right? So you can see right here, it's already marking out the 5 minute and the 15 minute, right? So you can see right here, we have the first comma opening. It's also taking that. There's so many rules, so many principles, so many things behind this. It's not just orb. There's many things behind it, many rules that I've been working extremely hard on. But you can see it's marking out highs and lows. This is where it's going to trigger. It always have a buffer. It have to close above. It have to close below. So in the next many years, just using my own system to managing my own capital, my family office, and so on. I'm not gonna trade without the system. It doesn't make sense. I know the market is made to take my money, right? It's at 90% lose, so I want to protect it and do my best and grow this to a couple of million again, publicly in front of you live. I'm not gonna be live every day. Gonna play golf here in a couple of hours, but gonna be live tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, flying back probably on maybe Friday, Saturday, something like that. So let's see here. Again, not over trading, just waiting. Again, you're welcome to change it to FTSE, the UK. You don't have to trade that. You don't have to trade what I'm personally trading. So I'll upload exactly, guys, just so you're aware. Okay, I'll upload exactly the setups to you. Once it's an orb, long or short, how much I go in with, how much I risk per account, how I adjust the position, what I target when I move to stop loss. I only take one trade per session. If this is not working, then this is gonna give me a signal. Again, this is not signal. This is actually software system builds. Okay, so if that trigger, and then the first, I would say an hour, I'll let you know one of these will trigger. If not, no trades, right? So I'll just publish that in the Telegram channel. It will look like what we just saw. Okay, so it will look like what we just saw. Let's see here. It's very interesting, actually. Let's see here. I will also say we can manage to break. So unmitigated. So this is not. We haven't seen any orb high. We haven't seen any break of structure. But if that's gonna break, we also gonna maybe trigger a short. If it breaks long, but it could go up here, back here, and then sell off again. And that's what the system is so good for. I'm thinking about uploading all my rules so you could see it. You're welcome to try to build your own system. Good luck. I mean, you can. There's no problem doing that. It's probably gonna cost you a couple of $100,000 because it's pretty complex behind it. But we haven't have any orb triggered so far. We have an orb short trigger there. That was on Friday. I took the setup, made 30K, I think, small position. We haven't had anything breaking out of the structure here. So there's an orb long here. It might go back to 400, and then I'll probably gonna short it if I get a signal. If I get alerts, right? The system is also doing that. I'll just let you know, but I'm not gonna take any crazy trades if I'm out. I get a notification, might take a little short, 30 contracts, if I get it, right? Short was also working here. Short was also working here, but the issue we're dealing with is sometimes, I'll also let you know, but sometimes it's give you a short and you have to be careful because it's too late, or there's no confirmation, or we have news. So you have to make sure you are integrating, kind of like using it, you adjusting it, and there's nothing wrong with it. But if it's not really working and it's just break even after 5-10 hours, I mean, you could hold it overnight if it's correct position size, but I would personally not do that. Then I'll just exit around close if there was no progress and I didn't lose money, right? So if it didn't reach my stop loss, this is not automatically trading for you. This is just telling you what I'm doing. This is not financial advice. So you have to enter, exit, manage risk, position size correctly. You have to put in how much you want to go in with, right? There's still no progress here. Okay, so there's no progress below, above. There's no long, there's no short triggered. I'll upload the setup. I'll upload exactly when the system is going to trigger an orb short, orb long. If that's not going to be triggered, it will be canceled in 20 minutes, and that one here will start. Okay, so that was it for me. Trying to keep it very simple. I didn't expect anything. Didn't expect nothing. Again, if you want access, you go to whoop.com/MassHansenReal. You already know that. No pressure, no rush. You can buy access to it, and then you have access to all the guides, all my rules, how you're setting it up, how you're using it successfully. Again, if you're not sure, book a call with me. I have very limited slots, and you need capital. I mean, you're not gonna talk with you if you have $500. It doesn't make sense to start trading, or I'm teaching you how you're setting it up. It doesn't make logic sense to me. I don't have any employees. I don't have any sales team because I don't make money from that. It's just a little percentage. All the money I make just goes to a developer, goes to team, charity. Like, I mean, software is, it's not really, I mean, it's so little. It's like little, very little. This is also amazing. If you don't have time to follow my live trading, you don't want to be following my kind of like signals on my trades, right? So you don't want to be following my orb short, or when I publish Nasdaq short or Nasdaq long or DAX short, right? Then it's amazing because I'm taking the same trade because it's the same account. So right now, holding cash. Trust me, I'll publish exactly the setup once I get it in